We're here.
We are here.
We're here.
We are here.
42, 43.
Episode 43. This is the World of Controversy podcast, the podcast that gives you all forms of controversy.
Oh my gosh, it sounds amazing.
Yes,
Fantastic.
Yes.
World of Controversy podcast, episode 43. Super excited. Rob, how you doing?
I am good.
Man, I'm here. I'm ready. I feel fantastic today.
You feel fantastic. That's great. So I'm feeling great too.
Awesome. World of Controversy podcast. My name is Germ.Griffin. You can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram, Germ.Griffin or Germ Twigs Robinson.
This is J-Rob, and you can follow me at JWizzle_ on Instagram.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Now, we do got some controversy for you guys.
For sure.
Yes.
Oh, for sure. We got some heavy controversy. It's actually going to be probably a jam-packed episode. I've done some research. Rob has done some research. I don't even know how to come out to say everything we've learned, everything. It's going to be probably a jam-packed episode. I've done. Kind of cool to hear yourself.
Yeah. Definitely is.
So yeah, let's just hop into it. Today we'll be talking about the Brittney Griner exchange. The Brittney Griner exchange. Russia and the United States did an exchange for Brittney Griner for Victor Bout. One was a prisoner in Russia who was a U.S. citizen. The other was a prisoner in the United States who was a Russian citizen. I guess. Super important thing happened, as of right now, Russia is still invading the Ukraine and there's a war over there. So it's super important to foreign policy, foreign relations right now. I don't even really know what to say other than that. Brittney Griner is a WNBA player. She's actually one of the more famous people in the WNBA.
Yeah, she is.
One of the taller people also. She's
a 6-time WNBA All-Star.
6-time WNBA All-Star.
Yes.
It sounded like she was also kind of made famous for a dunk she made. Is that did you get that research too? It sounded like she was one of the only people to kind of dunk in the WNBA.
I mean, look how tall she is. What you mean?
Yeah, for sure. And we will get to her appearance a little bit, not to just hop into the controversy. But, it's an interesting thing. I think one of the biggest controversies between this whole situation is, was it worth it? Was it worth it for the United States to, swap her in for Victor Bout? What you think?
Are you hopping? You say you wasn't gonna hop into the controversy. You hop right.
There's so much controversy in this. I had to hop into one of them.
You hop into it. You hop into the most controversial.
Yes. Victor Bout. Now, what do you know about him?
Now we're talking about this Brittney. No, let's finish off Brittney Griner, okay? Because Brittney Griner. All right.
Dang,
Brittney Griner.
Grinder, man. Like a heated hoagie.
Alright, I'm sorry, y'all. If I pronounce the name wrong, please don't come at me.
Uh-oh.
I do have a little thing, with like pronunciation sometimes.
Amen. We all have our struggle.
Yeah. But at the same time, Brittney Griner.
Yes.
I said it right?
Yep.
Okay. So she's a I can't even say famous.
Dang. Yeah, you kind of can't say.
You kind of can't say famous.
She's a awarded athlete. Yeah.
She's a very awarded athlete. She won many awards. Now,
including Olympic golds.
Yep, Olympic gold. Yep, she's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist.
Yes.
And she's also, all right. Now, check this out.
Okay.
because she's also one of the highest paid WNBA stars.
Yeah. Yeah. $500,000.
$500,000.
Around $500,000, yeah.
And yet, that still don't compare to the guys in the NBA. But we ain't gonna go there. That's another controversy.
That's a whole nother controversy.
But we might have an episode on that. Should the WNBA women get paid the same as the guys?
Yeah.
And that goes a lot into that.
That is a whole nother controversy. Again, we're reading comments. You can also watch us live on Instagram, WOC_podcast.
Can't hear the sound. Y'all might need to restart the live. That's James. Aaliyah said, I can hear them.
Okay.
Oh, James says maybe it's him. Never mind. He can hear us now. Okay. Okay, well.
Hey, we in the studio, me and Rob. We got Aaliyah on the track, and we got Jada Popstar also texting back and forth in the chat.
Well, we're happy y'all can hear us now, okay?
Hopefully people can hear us, yeah.
All right.
We hate audio issues.
Hopefully he had the sound up. I guess I'm gonna say that. Maybe his sound wasn't on.
Hopefully.
All right, back to this episode. Cause we not getting sidetracked right now. Now, back to what I was saying. Okay, what the last thing I said? She one of the highest paid WNBA stars, $500,000. Okay, not as much as the men, but we're not gonna go there. Now this is where we get to why is she's in Russia, right?
Right.
It's to play over in Russia.
Yeah.
So this is the thing, the WNBA, right? A lot of women from the WNBA on their off season, instead of taking a break and chillaxing and with their families and whatnot, and taking a break from all the hard work they put in, they're playing during the off season, going to Russia because Russia is paying them more than what they pay here.
Yeah, it's called the Russian Premier League.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like she also in the FIBA Euro League for women.
Yup. And it's crazy. They're going to Russia. She's been doing this for the last couple of years. That she's in Russia getting paid, and sometimes even $1 million.
Wow.
$1 million rings.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. And this is the thing. Now, she got caught in February.
Mm-hmm. February.
The little vape pen. Good, thank you for getting the exact date. I'm not good with the dates. February 18, she got caught with the vape pen. That has the little bit of cannabis oil in it. Okay.
No, February 17th. But yeah, okay. So she got some hashish oil.
Mm-hmm.
And
so she got the cannabis oil. Okay. I can get you the exact date. I think.
It's
yes,
probably the 17th.
February 17th is when she was detained.
Right.
Okay. Now, I'm about to really break this down, brother.
Okay.
We're about to really break this down. February 17th is when she was detained. News didn't break out till March.
Right.
Right? She was detained the 17th. But a week later
Yes.
was when Russia invaded Ukraine.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
February 24th, Russia invades Ukraine. Time to break it down. Because after that was when Joe Biden put the sanctions on Russia, right?
Okay.
You see the little thing I'm getting at? The war. Now, on March 5th is when the news break of Griner's detention.
Right.
So, she was detained on the 17th. Nobody know about it until March 5th.
Right.
That's when the news got around. It's on social media and everything. Alright. March 6th is when the Secretary of State discusses Griner detainment.
Right.
Right? March 17th is when Griner detention extended.
Mm-hmm.
They extended her little detention. Okay. Let's get to this. Now Griner, and I heard a little rumor saying that Russia, how do I put this? Do you think this was, let me bring the controversy out. Do you think this was premeditated by Russia?
Wow. No, I don't think it was premeditated, but I will say this: the timing is odd. Yeah. It
Okay.
might have been though.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you another question. Do you think the Cold War ever stopped? I'm bringing the controversy now.
No, technically no. No.
My brother.
No.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
No.
No, it did not.
No.
Sadly, it did not. They just put a facade, made it seem like it stopped, but it did not. Now, let's go with this. Now I'm about to go into this. Brittney Griner goes to Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Around the time, the Ukraine war was going on, right?
Right.
Then she get detained for a little bit of cannabis oil.
Yeah.
And supposedly I heard Russia don't really got a law for, smoking weed and cannabis. But then I looked up and kind of said they did have a little law about it. But
Right.
her little bit should have, passed though.
Oh, really?
Should have, but don't quote me on that.
Okay.
Now, let's get this. There was another man
Yes.
that was detained by Russia. Now, this is way before Brittney Griner.
Yeah.
We got the man of Paul Whelan.
Yes.
Mm.
Whelan. Yeah.
Whelan. Sorry, I told you my pronunciation is bad. But Paul Whelan, who was first detained in 2018.
Yeah.
But his trial was in June of 2020 when they put his sentence out.
Yes.
Brother, let me tell you about this Paul Whelan, brother.
Go ahead. Because I got some thoughts on him too.
So he was accused of being a spy.
Yes.
And apparently Joe Biden was trying to get him released as well with Griner.
Right.
And couldn't get him.
Absolutely.
And I heard he's a little upset that there wasn't more done to try to get him out.
Who was mad?
Paul Whelan.
That's what I'm hearing too.
Now, let's go into this. This is about to get deep. I'm already breaking stuff down early for you guys. I ain't gonna let it simmer this time. You know what? Paul Whelan, right?
Yeah.
This man got citizenship in 4 different countries.
Yeah.
Including the U.S.
Yes. And the UK.
And the UK.
And Ireland and Canada.
Ireland and Canada.
Actually, the Ireland one I can't confirm, but definitely Canada. He was born in Canada.
Brother, Paul Whelan, can you teach me how to get citizenship in 4 different countries? Cause I'm trying to do that, man.
Okay.
Can I do that? But No.
Paul Whelan was born in Canada, the British parents of Irish heritage. Now that's a big mouthful, so think about that. He's a man born in Canada, meaning that he gets the Canadian citizenship. His parents were technically British, but they were of Irish heritage. And then obviously, before it was all said and done, he lived in the United States where he gets his United States citizenship. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. I think he was a spy.
Well, what happened with the spy is he gets locked up in the highest, one of the highest, like, prison territorial, so it was harder to get him out. Now, we got a whole thing with the Republicans slamming the Democrats about, not getting Paul Whelan out. Yes. Now, we ain't going to the battle of Republicans and Democrats on here.
No, please no.
Okay?
Because this that kind of transcends that. Remember, Paul Whelan gets arrested during the Trump era.
Yes.
Why
is
Trump
true.
ain't send him, bring him back?
And I was listening to a podcast about that.
I think they don't get him back because I think he is an actual spy, and they took an L on him, and Russia want to kill him.
That's the thing. When you become a spy, and you get caught, there's no saving.
Nah, not really.
There's not really any saving. And for real, you know the risk you take as a spy.
Yeah.
Because as a spy, you got the chances of getting killed. Caught, you really can get killed.
Absolutely. Now, peep the game. Let me do a little history for you, Rob.
Come on.
Since we want to talk about Paul Whelan, and since he was a choice of someone we could have, or the U.S. could have got back, Paul Whelan was in the military, right? He was a Marine.
Yep.
No, he's not a veteran because he got dishonorably discharged. So when you get dishonorably discharged from the military, you're not a veteran. You're just ex-military. In 2007 or 2000, so he tried to steal about around $1,000 from the U.S. government in 2006 while he's in the military. But the military has a trial. The trial lasts 2-3 years. Remember that. The trial lasts about 2-3 years. 2006, he steals $1,000. The trial, I believe, starts. In 2007, he takes his first trip to what country? Russia.
Wow. You're?
He takes his first trip in 2007 to Russia. He makes friends and stuff. And in 2008, he's dishonorably discharged. Now, that's a 3-year period. They say through the years 2007 to 2000. When did he get arrested?
He got arrested in 2018.
In 2018. Okay.
And then he got sentenced in 2020, June 2020.
Right. So there you go. So between
so that's
2000
all during the Trump era where he got arrested and
right. And, but what I want to say, which happens during the Obama era, is that he's actually going back and forth from Russia just to see his friends and stuff. He supposedly has Russian friends, including Russian friends in the Russian military. He's going back and forth, and then there's a wedding, and he wants to go to this wedding in Russia for one of his Russian friends. There's a USB that Paul Whelan has, and he thought supposedly it had wedding photos. Did you hear this? Supposedly the USB had wedding photos, but instead it had whatever information about the Russian government or whatever. They catch him with the USB, and he's a spy. We don't know if we can believe Russia, but I'm pretty sure this bull was a spy.
Yes. So Biden is under attack for bringing Brittney Griner back, but not Paul Whelan.
Yes.
But at the same time, can we blame Biden?
No.
Because as it seemed, Russia wasn't trying to let him go.
No. Not.
And it was either the choice of Brittney Griner
Yeah.
or no Americans.
Well, let's go back. There was a Russian that was in America locked up named Maria Butina. Maria Butina was a woman that Russia, I believe, did consider trading Paul Whelan for. Now, obviously, this is years before Brittney Griner ever even came up. But Maria Butina was sentenced for conspiring. I think they gave her 5 years, and Russia wanted her so bad that they did consider trading Whelan for her.
Mm-hmm.
The trade never happened. I don't know if it was Russia's part or the United States part.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know what happened there. But Maria Butina is now back in Russia, and, we got no leverage. At the end of the day, the leverage we had for this was a man by the name of Victor Bout. We don't have Maria Butina no more, but we did have Victor Bout. So I'm going to ask you the same question, Rob. Was it worth it?
Was it worth it? Brother, was it worth it? I don't really think it was.
No?
Be honest with you.
Okay. Let me play devil's advocate then.
Before you play devil advocate, right? Well, you know what? I think we're going to have a time for a quick break.
Heck, why not? Okay. Sound good. Yeah, quick break. Sounds good. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back, and then we'll break everything down after. Okay, and we're black. We're black in the mix. Guess who's black again.
World of Controversy Podcast, episode 43, the Brittney Griner Exchange. My name is Julian Griffin, Julian Robinson.
Yes. Now, tell me, what is your devil advocate that you're about to play, brother?
Brittney Griner, excuse me. Paul, I think the biggest argument that it was an okay deal to make is that Paul Whelan was about to finish his sentence in America. Paul Whelan, Victor Bout was about to finish his sentence in America. Victor Bout had how many years? 20 years or 25?
25.
He had 25 years over here, convicted for, can't even remember what the thing they got him on. It was a sting operation that happened.
It was, he was planning some attack on America.
Well, he was about to sell weapons to...
No, he already, Victor Bout sold weapons.
Yes.
Alright, a Russian terrorist. He already killed American soldiers. He sold weapons to all these different countries, including African countries.
Yes.
He started so much wars in Africa, And he was like, he was like a businessman.
Yeah.
Selling weapons to other countries.
Yes.
So, yeah. We releasing Victor Bout, what do they call him? The Merchant
of
Death for Brittney Griner. It's not a fair trade. And I'm going to say this. It's time, time to bring the controversy. Let's go. In this, Russian wanted they wanted Victor Bout.
Okay.
They wanted Victor Bout. Now, this is how they got him. They locked up Paul Whelan. Nobody really know about, right? And this is the crazy thing. Just like the Republicans are coming at Biden about Paul Whelan, y'all wasn't talking about him back in the time when he did got arrested. Where's all the tweets at for that? Including that president at the time who loved to tweet, Trump. But
That's a good point.
We're not gonna get into that, yellow. But all right, let's get a WNBA basketball star. My controversy right here, because this is gonna break it down. One, we already know who Biden looks for in votes, right?
Okay.
He looks for, one, the blacks.
Okay.
Two, the gays.
Okay.
Three, woman.
Okay.
Brittney Griner fits all three.
Really?
Really?
Brittney Griner is a woman.
Huh?
No. I'm blaming him, bro.
No. Yo.
Someone told me, we've been talking about this, thinking about this. Is Brittney Griner a woman? No. No.
No.
She is a lesbian. She is a lesbian. See, here's my thing with this. If she is a woman, I don't want to be mean and say, oh, she's a woman and she's a man. No, if she's a woman, she's a woman. But there's a lot of conspiracy theorists talking about that's a man. A lot. It's. I've done the research. I'm like, wow, there's a weird amount of people saying this is a man.
Yo, for real. I listened to other podcasts on this, and they were saying she's a man.
I don't know what to say with that info. I don't think we have enough info to really say. But I will say this. As I was reading different articles, the one I read right before I started here was about Brittney Griner's ex-wife. Not her new wife, not the wife not the wife this person got right now. Brittney Griner had another wife named Glory Johnson. Glory Johnson said that Glory Johnson only was dating men before he dated.
I think we got a comment.
She was dating men before she dated Brittney Griner. So she ain't even gay. Glory Johnson might not even be gay. And she getting with Griner. And Griner is some people arguing look like a man.
Wait.
If not a man.
James said black women always get masculinized.
Black women always get masculinized.
And then he said the same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. Oh,
same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, God, stop it. Stop.
Okay, we're not getting into that.
Stop
Let's
it.
stay on topic.
Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop.
Yo.
Stop it.
I'm done. No.
Stop.
No. With this Brittney Griner.
Listen, there's so many people telling me this is a man. Now listen, I'm not here to say he is or she is. I'm telling y'all what I know. And all I know is I'm just as confused as y'all are.
Well. Wow.
Now, I want y'all to go back and look at Brittney Griner as a kid. No, stop. What, Rob? Where my tablet at? They say it's a little boy in a dress. No, Rob. They say the Satanists do put their kids in other roles that they're not used to.
Mm-hmm.
I think Brittney Griner looks like a woman. And I've always thought he was a woman. But it is alarming how many people I actually listen to that are like, y'all know this is a man. And they're making me feel retarded about it. I can't tell.
Hold on. This woman is tall as heck. She kind of is built like a man.
Okay. She definitely built like...
See,
I don't even really want to say that.
Yeah, hold on. She is built like a man. That woman got no chest.
But that don't make her a man.
Man, she got no chest. She got muscle.
There's flat-chested women all over this planet.
Yeah, but she got muscles. She looks like a man. She look like a man, but...
Now, I'm not trying to get out of space. Okay, this might be a man. Now, wait a minute. Hold up. I know this is the picture of her as a teen. Is this? But I want to show you the baby one.
Let's show our audience.
No, man. We ain't got time to show them, man. You need to look this stuff up.
Okay.
Y'all need to look this stuff up.
All right. So let me go in because he's going on about pictures, baby pictures. No. This is what we going in on. Okay, Brittney Griner. You know why Joe Biden and his team really worked to get Brittney Griner out? I'm going to keep it real. Because this is going to help him get the votes that he needs.
Sure.
This is going to help him get the votes that he needs. Okay? Because Joe Biden been doing a terrible job as president. Let's be real. He needs that, what is it? Minority votes, right? Because when he say he got Brittney Griner out.
This is the one. I think you're right.
Yes. This is a political scheme. Now, Russia knew, right? When they locked Brittney Griner up. See, Vladimir. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, my pronunciation is messing up today. But Vladimir Putin knew what he was doing.
Yep.
When he got Brittney Griner. Because he knew he used that leverage to get Victor Bout.
Yep. Also,
And
I don't even know if that's Paul Whelan over there. Because Paul Whelan has a twin brother named David Whelan.
Uh-oh.
Who's a librarian.
Mm.
But that's a whole nother thing.
That's another thing.
But you're right, dog. And I think it is I wouldn't say a political scheme. It is a political move.
Well, Russia do know the fight that we have here in America.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
So, let's get this woman.
Yes. A gay woman.
Gay.
Yes.
She's black.
Yes.
All the things that...
But remember, her family didn't even come out with the story at first. Her family held on this information for 3 weeks. You just told us in the first half of the show. It wasn't until Russia started to invade Ukraine, then Russia went out and said, oh yeah, by the way, we got this basketball player from the U.S. named Brittney Griner. Mm-hmm. Russia came out with the story before Britney's family did. Before Britney's lesbian wife.
Yeah.
Who looked good.
No.
She looked good. Y'all.
Yo, the wife do look good.
Wait a minute. No, y'all got to go and check out what we're talking about because you need to look at all these people. Look up Paul Whelan, look up David Whelan, look up, what's her right name? Sherelle.
Something like that. Yeah.
Her wife, Sherelle.
Yeah, Sherelle. Woo, brother.
Glory Johnson is Brittney Griner's ex-wife. No, Brittney Griner turns gay in 2013. She comes out gay in 2013. I don't know how her parents didn't know she was gay. Now, that's the first thing. She left home because her dad wasn't feeling it. Her dad wasn't feeling the gay thing. She comes out in 2013. Then she marries this woman in 2015, 2016. I'm breaking down all of this. Has twins. Now, Brittney Griner has twins with Glory Johnson. They're only married for 1 year divorce. Now, she comes out of the closet in 2013. Y'all, look at the time period on some of this stuff, though, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
I think she wears number 15, right? Mm-hmm. That's 1 in 5. That's 6.
Yeah.
That's 6 in numerology. All right? Now, we got to look at all this stuff. Now, how she have them kids? I thought she's a woman. Wait, how did she have kids? Twins. This grown men who ain't even having intercourse with women and having twins.
Now somebody will make the argument. I mean, ejaculation.
Whoa. Now, Rob, we ain't getting into all that.
Now, if somebody, look, Now, somebody can make that argument. See,
Listen.
we are on a show of controversy, brother.
I hear you.
So you gotta bring the controversy. I just brought you the controversy.
I'm trying to throw y'all some more controversy. Go ahead, though.
But hey, somebody can make the argument. I'm sorry, I think that she might be a him.
Some people saying that. I'm not going that far, y'all, because I'm still thinking it's a woman, and it looks like it could be a woman. Now,
her face looked like a man.
No, her face looked like a woman. Her face is actually the only thing I think. Would you date her? Would you date her?
Brother, if Brittney Griner walked down the street past me, I would not give her the time of day.
Dang. Not even if she crossed you over?
Not even if she crossed me over.
But she could put 50 points on
50 points. She still ain't getting no date with me.
you. No. Well, she got a bad wife. She ain't worried about you.
Hey, I'll take her wife, though.
We're the Controversy Podcast.
We're a controversy podcast.
Psychological operation. Psychological operation. I don't even know if the U.S. and Russia are two different countries at this point. Because I'm still trying to figure out why Russia ain't take Ukraine for everything it got. Don't they got a way more powerful military?
Mm-hmm.
No, what is Russia doing hanging on around with Zelensky? Zelensky's an actor. Brittney Griner might be an actor. And Paul Whelan, I just tried to tell y'all, I'm reading, got a twin brother named David Whelan who's a librarian. We don't even know who's over there, Rob. Yo, and peep the game. This is the funniest part about it. Brittney Griner's wife talking about, oh, we're so glad Brittney's back. We're so glad Brittney's back.
Yep, I heard that.
We're going to try to get Paul back, too.
Yeah. See,
Paul
and this
back.
They say they're trying to get Paul back.
Brother.
And Biden's saying that same thing.
Brother, there's been like 2 different prisoner exchanges between the U.S. and Russia, including the Bout and Griner exchange. Earlier this year, there was an exchange with a pilot and someone else.
Trevor,
whatever his name is.
Trevor, oh my goodness.
The point is that Paul might not be getting back. If Paul is even real. I'm pretty sure Paul was a spy.
Brother, of course. Why would he get Trevor Reed?
Trevor Reed. So they
another man who was locked up in Russia.
And they got him back.
Yes, they got him back early this year.
Brittney was still in jail. So Brittney wasn't even a part of the first deal. This is a second deal this year.
Mm-hmm.
They pulled her over the second deal, and Paul Whelan been over there for, since 2018?
Yep.
During the Trump era.
Yep.
Couldn't bring back a ex-military person. God knows Biden ain't bringing him back. Biden bringing back any lesbian before that white man coming over here.
Here's the thing.
Man, are you
Brittney
crazy?
Griner, and this is the thing.
Bro.
Russia to make their point, right?
Right.
Because they know Americans would crack, right? Well, Biden will crack.
Oh, Biden will crack.
Okay. Let's go with this. Brittney Griner, a star, right?
Yes.
Not a major star, not a big star, but
Right.
we're going to say a star.
An athlete, yeah.
Now, we need one of these famous Americans. Now, this could have been either if LeBron James or Nicolas Cage went over there. Ooh.
Nick Cage.
And they got locked up over there.
Brother, listen.
Now you know.
Brother, listen. If one of them lesbians, or especially a transgender, got over there and Nick Cage was over there locked up, Biden picking that transgender. Period.
But look. Now, let me break this down. Brother. So, we got a star.
Right.
That makes news. They know they can keep it.
Right.
Now, Biden just released Brittney Griner.
Yes.
she's gonna get a little fame because it's the most fame she got.
Yeah, really, it is.
Because most people didn't even know who the heck Brittney Griner was before all this came out.
Yes.
And she been in the WNBA for years.
Yeah.
A 6-time WNBA All-Star.
6-time, Lord help.
But here's the thing. Nobody watched the WNBA.
A lot of people don't.
A lot of people don't. And guess what? When the WNBA first come back on, because they're going to come back on back in the summer.
Okay.
And when they come back on, you know, Brittney Griner is going to make her first WNBA game.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to be hot for one game, right?
She's going to be hot for a summer.
For one quick second. And not even the whole summer, bro.
You don't think for a summer?
Not even.
She need to drop 30 a game.
After that first game, they're going to see. And after that, they're going to stop talking about it. They're going to say, oh, look, it's Brittney Griner. She back in after being released. And then, and not to make it sound bad, but this is just truth. They're going to stop watching and then be like, all right, we don't care anymore.
Well, that's okay. I'm just glad she back. If this is a real person.
Now, if they really wanted to make something, right?
Uh-huh.
They should have brought her back in the beginning of the WNBA. Because that would have got the WNBA a lot of clout. Because if she got released during the beginning, she would have made it back. You know, people would have been watching then to see, oh, Brittney Griner, who was arrested for all this time for a little bit weird, and then, bam, all right. Because then it would be fresh and hot. She would be hot.
I heard. I think this kind of transcends the WNBA.
It's going to transcend it. Because the first game she plays is going to get some clout. But that clout is not going to last long.
That's true. I mean, in her opinion, like, she didn't want the clout anyway. She just got traded for a arms dealer.
Well, that's what she got. And I don't know. Do you think it's safe for us to go to Russia now?
That's what I keep thinking.
Because that's the big question right there. Matter of fact, is it safe to travel anywhere outside the U.S.
Bro,
now?
this is what I'm talking about, Doc.
Is it safe to travel anywhere outside the U.S. now that Biden traded Victor Bout to the Russians?
No.
Not only was he a terrorist, he was a Russian terrorist. Not just any terrorist, a Russian terrorist.
Yep.
Who plotted against America while we locked him up.
Yep.
So, and he traded weapons in different countries. So if he goes back in there and get back
but hold up. They're saying that his network may not be as strong because he's been in the U.S. for like 20-some years.
Now, that is true,
He's
too.
been locked up for 20-some years.
That is true, too. But you don't think veteran Putin will make a good use from?
That's another point. Right.
Maybe he may not be as strong as he was, but do you think veteran Putin will not make a good use from?
Right.
We're still in a Cold War, brother.
And at the end of the day, Brittney Griner is going to have some use now, too. Oh, you better get ready for the speeches.
Oh, of course. She's going to make the speech.
In fact, I'll go as far to say she got to make her circuit to the different networks.
Oh, she's going to make the speech. You know, the interviews, how she was...
Yep.
The stories of how she was locked up, how they treated her, how bad it was. You know, she was only locked up for a couple months, man.
Right. Man.
No, she wasn't even locked up for a whole year.
Because Oprah's still doing interviews, right?
Oh, we know she's going to make
Oprah got to hop on
She's going to make the Oprah, CNN. She's going to make
CNN,
it Fox and all these other
probably
companies.
Fox, yeah.
Yes.
ESPN, that's a no-brainer.
Oh,
she got to talk to Stephen A. Smith and Shannon and all that.
And it's going to go
She got to talk to them.
That's what I'm saying. She's going to be big right now. They ain't gonna forget about her. Then when the WNBA comes, she's gonna get her first game and watch. People gonna watch. They're gonna watch. They're gonna watch. People are gonna watch her. They're gonna watch her first game.
Right.
After that, maybe you might get a few people watch a few more, but after that, they're gonna stop watching.
Right.
And she's gonna be an afterthought.
Right. She's here to serve her purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she's good though, because at the end of the day, we don't want no black people over there. I don't know what Russia would do to black folk. If she gay too, Lord help us, man. They may have tried to beat her up, but they done cut her dreads.
Mm-hmm.
Where she cut her own dreads. I don't know what happened there. But yeah. Well, we're the Controversy Podcast, episode 43. Super excited, Rob.
This was a good episode, you guys. Now, I hope we didn't make anybody upset with the Brittney Griner thing. Let me read a quick comment real fast. Because we got
Reading
Divine Intervention saying, "What's up?" Oh, James mentioned about the surrogate. What's your
the surrogate with the
Yo.
kid? Oh, gosh.
And he said, "Come on, man, LOL, stop it." What you say?
Where did that child come from? Where did that child come from?
But what's up, Divine?
No, hold up.
What's up, Divine?
Devon, is he on right now?
I'm not
I want to
sure
know
yet.
about her being a man, because maybe I'm not seeing something. There's a lot of conspiracy people talking about that's a man. I'm trying to figure something out.
Man, just look
I'm
at her
sorry.
feature, man.
Oh, stop.
No,
Stop,
look
bro.
at her feature, man.
Stop.
Tell me that don't look like a man. Man, she is shaped like a man.
But is it?
Is it? Hey, she is shaped like a man. Hold on. Divine Intervention just got us. He said, "Yeah, I'm here."
Oh, he said he here. All right, Devon,
All right.
is that a man or not?
Is that a man? Is Brittney
What?
Griner
Divine.
a man?
What'd he say?
Go Google her dad. He said go Google her dad. Oh.
Oh,
Lord.
man. Now, I like answers like that.
Yeah.
I just told y'all to Google her as a child. Now, she do look like a little boy in a dress. I'm not going to lie. You got to look her up as a kid. Look up Brittney Griner as a baby. She's in like a little dress at like 2 years old. But I was under the fact that was a woman, but maybe I'm wrong. She was married to a woman that said all she dated were men, and then happened to date Griner and have two kids, two twins. I don't know if they're biological. Y'all tell me. Probably just as biological as the Michael Jackson kid.
Yeah. No.
We're the Controversy Podcast.
Don't you dare go there,
My
brother.
name is Germ.
You're going too far, brother. You're going too far. Brother.
Where can they follow us?
All right, What a Controversy Podcast. Where can you follow us? Is WC _ pod for Twitter. WC _ podcast for Instagram. WC _ pod for YouTube. And Word of Controversy Podcast for Facebook. And Word of Controversy Podcast for Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Podchaser, Anchor, anywhere you can find a podcast. Yes. And I think there's one more comment before we go. Go Google him kissing Kevin Durant. Trans World Sports. Oh! Wait. Divine Intervention has given us something to Google. Go Google her kissing Kevin Durant. And Trans World Sports. Okay. That's it for us. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.